Fair enough. I'm going to join. I'm going to use the same fleet as last time, if you don't mind. It's got less fighters anyway. He didn't give me much time to choose.
That might give an interesting result against what I'm feeling now.
All right, good. I have to pick that. My default is got 2 atlases instead of the thingamajiggies. Okay, what the hell? Why is this? It's 4,000 points, Joker. The match is 4,000 points.
Oh, whoops. My beat. Create match. I swear to God, I click second case. Sometimes you click a button and it just doesn't register later.
That is correct.
I don't know why that is.
I think it's bad programming in the game, to be honest with you.
Like, I had the scenarios the last few days that I just load the thing and it just doesn't register on my mouse.
Yep.
Okay, what are we looking for here? Defense Fleet Alpha.
There it is. Same fleet to
13,400 points.
I wonder what you did to why you had to reduce that much. I'm probably not going to like it.
You'll figure it out pretty quickly.
I bet you I will. Oh, I got to answer that message I got. Have to wait a little while. No, that's not worth a second video. Newbie comes in light. I had 3 matches against newbies, and they just disconnected when they saw my fleet because they jumped in 4K fleet against 16K, and then finally I saw the guy do that, and I told him, you might want to come back and get another fleet. I don't mind if you quit now. He says, no, I'd like to see what your fleet is before I face it again. He actually took the smart way. He took the loss so he could find out what he was facing. So that was actually pretty smart of him compared to the average newbie. I ran into a bunch of people who stopped playing the game years ago and it just started because the sale inspired them because they get matches easier. Okay.
So say we all.
And we do Z, launch all fighters.
Setting up defense grid.
Defense grid. Ooh, sounds sexy.
You are over there, so there.
Oh my God. I don't like when I see neat little rows of ships from Joker. I don't like that at all.
No, that is usually a sign that you're in bad time.
Well, I mean the way to beat this fleet if you can evade the air wing is just run guns at me fast. I
have some guns.
Well, you have to run some guns that can kill me. You have to run like a guy beat me legitimately with a fleet that consisted of about 3 or 4 Heracles, and I also picked a map that ran me into a minefield, a dumb minefield.
I know that.
I lost the Battlestar to that.
Thing.
Well, I just like to play all the maps. The only one I don't like to do is the ionized one because everybody hates that and people rage quit when they see that one.
It's a bad design map. It's just
I
like,
agree.
Right, okay, the only way you can fight there is bring gun fleet.
Well, I actually almost won it with the air fleet, but when I lost the Battlestar to the dumb mines...
You have to fly around the ionized gas, because otherwise it's not going to work.
Oh, yeah, ionized gas. Yeah. I noticed I had subsystem damage. My fleet drifted into it, and in one match I won the match, but several of my Battlestars took damage, and it was sure as hell wasn't from bullets. I don't know what that ionized stuff do. I mean, it must burn out circuit electronics or something like that, right?
Corrosive gas, perhaps. It's in a vacuum that might actually be created, so...
I mean, this fleet I'm flying is completely unrealistic. It's just designed to maximize air power. But against some fleets, I had one newbie who did the 3 mana core thing, and then he came back a half an hour later with a real good fleet. If he charged me with it, he would have beaten me with it. He had like 3 Jupiter ones. He didn't bother buying any of the DLCs. That was his mistake. You deploy a little back this time.
That's the one downside of this game. You really can't play multiplayer anymore without having at least some of the DLC because you will get your shit ran.
Well, and the guy said, that's pay to win is what he called it. I said that's very accurate.
Yeah, No, that's fair, because, like, here's the thing. If I hadn't bought the Argos, I wouldn't be nearly as obnoxious as I am now. I'm going to take this turn to just do all my subsystem work, because luckily I didn't need to do that last turn.
I'm going to take this turn to do all my fighter squadron groupings.
Do me one favor, don't engage me this turn, because my defense grid is going to need this turn to get into position, and I want to see it properly deployed.
Absolutely, I will.
Like.
I'm not going to attack you in any way. I've got no Dratus. I couldn't attack you if I wanted to, but I'm not going.
I don't know. Maybe you have torpedoes, and you could send your fighters in, which I highly discourage you to do, by the way.
I don't have torpedoes in this fleet.
That's interesting.
It's I chose the Manicore for scout, so I couldn't afford any torpedoes. Which one is that?
Okay, that's
okay,
Nimitz done, and Nyx is the
150
final
seconds
one.
to get this right. One, drill 2.
And luckily, I need neither fire control or hangar bay.
Or hangar bay. That means you don't have any. Is this Colonial or Cylon?
There's a Cylon.
Okay.
But I don't need subsystems in my hangar bay for what I'm doing here.
Uh-huh. Interesting indeed.
This is absolute bull. This is already absolute bullshit. Yeah.
Interesting. My number one. Is there any way to get a fleet designed for multi to save its squadron assignments?
No.
I bet you if I edit,
you can only assign that in game. You cannot save. Like, that's the thing. I wish that was a thing, because then I could set my subsystems, save that fleet, and then I wouldn't have to do subsystems turn one.
well, subsystems you can't save, but if you actually, I think you might. The campaign game does save squadron settings.
Multiplayer doesn't. Trust me, I've tried.
Have you tried editing the save files on your fleets? I'll try it. If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
You could do that, but that might get the game to tag you as a cheater. I would not advise.
Well, that's how I got the modern ships into the campaign. That's definitely a end user license agreement violation.
Yeah. But that's taking something that's in multiplayer and putting it in single player. This is the other way around.
Oh, I see. They make it. I'll ask Z-Dog before I do it.
That might be their.
Right. I'm totally defensive in this deployment right now. Completely defensive. I'm trying to get Drata so I know what I'm facing, but that's about it. My fighters are staying back, and oh my god. Oh, this is a fighter swarm?
Well, yes and no. They're still maneuvering into position.
All you gotta worry about is the Manicore.
So say we are.
All ships reduce speed to full stop.
So,
Come at me with the moniker, because I want you to see this.
well, I'm gonna try. I think I should get
Defense
Drata.
grid is almost in position.
That should get me Dratus. I'm not going straight at you, but I'm going close to straight at you. All right, we gotta go with this guy here.
I'm gonna send this picture to someone, because this is something.
They'll send it to me after the game too. All right, let's get these guys out here. I wonder if PCMs are going to do me any good here.
No, they will. Well, they will prolong your suffering, is what they'll do.
Deploying countermeasures.
I don't mind. I got quite
You
the win
will.
streak. I got quite the win streak going on. I deserve to get my ass handed to me one of these days. I mean, most days against rookies, that doesn't count
On it, Commander.
in my book, but. Prolong my suffering. We got mines ready for next turn. So this is a totally different fleet, I guess, than the last fleet. Okay, I don't see any reason to target anything else. I don't see any reason to waste any more time. I don't have Dratus. Sorry, what? I did not get Dratus.
Okay, stabilizing, and
Oh my God, you're turning. You're turning. What are you doing?
making some maneuvers so that my fleet stays behind the defense grid.
Oh my God, I've got your aircraft.
Hello.
How do Vipers do against Scorpions?
Well, I guess we'll find out. Could you humor me for a moment?
Sure, what do you want me to do?
Send that Manticore a little bit closer. I need Dratus lock.
I am doing a turn maneuver that should get me Dratus. Let me check it. Make sure. I may do something more blatant to make you happy here, because I want.
If you turn.
I'm not going to get Dratus myself, but
if you go like, because that's a Manticore out front, right?
Yeah.
About 3 ship lengths towards my fleet. That's
that I can do that.
That would do the trick.
Oh, you might be able to shoot him down with those guys have missiles, as I recall.
Yeah, they do. Missiles and guns.
And they're too far away from my fleet for my guns to reach them. Let's see. Any guys turn on targeting computers.
4, 8, 16.
I'm afraid to go at these guys with the air wing.
20.
And you asked me not to also.
24, 28, 32, 36, 40 squadrons of Scorpions.
Holy crap!
This is 10 Cerberus you're facing here, Chief.
And it's all loaded up with.
Yep.
I can't beat this. I can't beat this.
Well, here's the thing. I know that in the past, Scorpions would absolutely demolish an air wing. I'm not sure if that's still the case, though.
We're going to find out pretty soon, aren't we?
Yeah.
And what's there going to...
The one thing that annoys me is...
Can they shoot down PCMs?
Yeah, you had 2 PCMs deployed. They shot those down after they deployed.
So there's a bunch more coming. I figure I might, use it or lose it as far as I'm concerned, right?
See, the one thing I find annoying is that when you deploy Scorpions, it doesn't show, and you deploy from a different ship, it doesn't show where you deployed the rest of them, because I wanted a really nice grid.
It's not looking that organized, but you can probably, there's probably a way you can do it. You just have to do it in a systematic fashion. I've got nothing else I can do, so I'm going to hit the end turn. Is that okay?
Yep.
All right. I'm not going to have my air wing go at you. I'm not going to send my air wing at you till you say you're ready. Because I want you to have a fair chance to test your fleet out. Since you negated, I think if they all fire at my Manticore, he's going to get blown to pieces. I didn't get Dratus on anything. He's getting hammered.
Target lock acquired. All Scorpions launch munitions. This will look interesting.
Well, I'm full defensive, but I can't. I
don't think you can beat 40 Scorpions worth of missiles.
No, if I was in a PCM field, I could, but I'm not. I don't have PCMs deployed right. I guess what I'll do is make for the PCM field, so maybe I'll get lucky and stop some of your missiles.
Okay, I'm locked in.
I'm going to adjust my fighter's wing because my ships seem to be a little bit going too fast.
After this round, not this round, but the next one, just send your squadrons in. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. I always get to test the limits of the game with you. That's the fun part about playing with you, Joker.
I know they nerfed fighter damage, because I know that fighters had real trouble targeting Scorpions. I'm not sure if that's still the case, and I know that Scorpions used to absolutely wreck fighter balls, but I'm not sure. So I guess we'll find out. Yeah.
Right. I'm going to try and save my Manticore's toast. It's dead ship walking. He's fried.
I am going to be very surprised if that thing lives.
I'm moving him toward... I have some PCMs on the way out, so I'm moving him that direction. but I'm not sure it's going to work. Probably not. We'll see. It'd be nice if I got some Dratus before I died there. Nope.
Oh dear God.
I got Dratus on 4. I got Dratus on... Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Do those have limited ammo, or could they just have ammo?
No, they have limited. Well, they have limited launch. They launch 4 missiles apiece. I have 12 missiles, so I can launch 2 more salvos.
You can recall them and then...
Yeah, that I can do. Well, all Scorpions target single squadron.
I've got no... You know something? I think that this is one of those deals where breaking up the squadrons might work better. It's all Scorpions.
Might have to.
Yeah, I'm going to have to control 0.
But that launch looks kind of vicious.
It does, indeed. Now I got to target manually every single fighter
I
squadron.
might need to change one of them, one of the Cerberuses, to fighters, so I can send them out as scouts.
Defend them, yeah.
Oh no, not even defense, just scouts, because I need Dratus lock before I can launch those missiles. They're not unguided like Raptor missiles.
Yeah. If this
eliminates your air wing, this is absolutely toxic.
You are the toxic guy.
Because I'm still running 3 heavy guns on each ship.
Yeah, that's enough to deal with my gunships.
That's 30 heavies. And that's not... Because here's the thing. If I wipe your air wing, the next thing I'm going to do is place my Scorpions in a ball around your fleet. And just hammer you from all sides.
That'll hurt.
Yeah, and then you really don't have anywhere to go.
That's the point. I don't want to have anywhere to go. Question is, what the fighter's going to do when they take out the first squadron? Are they going to effectively take out squadrons at all?
Well, you've already almost wrecked one of my squadrons. Oh, wait, that was probably your... okay, so your ship fire is hyper effective against these.
Oh.
Because you've using the Manticore's gun reduced one of the Scorpions down to 3 health.
Well, the Manticore is not alive anymore, though.
No, it is not. Actually, I may have overdone it with the missiles, because I'm estimating that's about 80% still in flight.
Bad news for me. No available PCMs. Oh, there's some PCMs available. Okay. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Well, true, but I've also prioritized... I've also told them to target your squadron, so I'm pretty sure they're going to prioritize that over shooting down the PCM.
Well, if I keep my squadrons...
And these things have a 2-turn reload timer on their missiles anyway.
Oh. Well, that's a good thing to know. I don't understand why...
Next thing I need to test, if Hydras work on Scorpions.
Oh, I imagine they probably do, but... Do you have any Hydras in this fleet?
I do not. I brought 10 Cerberuses. I wanted to feel the maximum.
Missiles incoming.
Squadrons are getting shot at. What the
Am I
hell's
doing any damage?
3 health points on 1 squadron. That's not... I would expect much more damage from an effective defense like that.
Okay, that Scorpion's almost down. That's perfect.
I'm only targeting Scorpions closest to my fleet right now. That may change in the future. I'm hopefully I can take this fleet without actually approaching with guns, because I don't like the odds of this fleet performing well against I am sniping at the Scorpions as best I can with my guns, but I don't think it's going to do any good. I'm not getting firing solutions on them. That's for sure.
All Cerberuses readjust trajectory. Support the defense network. Redirecting power.
This is a great idea, though, Joker. I think it's awesome.
It's an ultimate. It's ultimate. The ultimate defense against a munitions lead. Garfield wouldn't be able to pummel through if I position my.
Well, that's why I think you should. I have a few munition fleets. I could have sent a munition fleet against this if you wanted.
Yeah, but I need to figure out a way to deploy them in a more active, useful grid, because they're slightly clustered in certain locations, which is not what I want.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, Demeter. Redirect power from Tech Bay.
If I change my gun bias to squadrons, those Scorpions count as squadrons, right?
Yep.
So I want to go squadrons before I start targeting ships. So let's see what changing gun bias is with this 108 seconds I have left to me here. Top left. Oh gosh.
Can I target? No, I can only target capitals or munitions. I cannot give an order to target squadrons.
Oh, that's a bummer. They don't have guns?
They do have guns, but they can't. They can't have a squadron priority. Only capitals or munitions.
That's okay. That's a good thing, actually. It's good to know. I really could use some how to be a good Cylon commander lessons. I keep building these fleets, and they work in my brain. They don't work in practice.
Okay, you're in range. You are going to be in range. Okay.
If those guys get near my capital ships, I am so screwed.
Oh no! I'm moving my ships to support the anti-fighter effort.
Oh. Sucks to be me.
Yep. Because my Scorpions are apparently not doing well against your Mark 7s. Then again, they are Mark 7s.
Yeah, I actually do a munitions fleet build for the next test. Oh crap! That PCM was critical and it ran into a DM, and it did armor damage to the DM Heracles.
Oh, yeah. No, you've won this.
I think that is the correct statement.
I have already lost a third of my defense net.
And
maybe. Joker thinks that he knows how to fix this.
All right, I'm gonna let the fighters go out in automatic now.
Yeah, that's really all you have to do. Because if I would switch those out for Argos, bring some virus mines, place virus mines within the defense grid, then
that will
any
kill my fighters.
Incoming fighters will be reduced in speed, and make an easier target.
Also, you got 40 squadrons of Scorpions.
Mm-hmm.
Mix in maybe one every other Cerebus war drivers. That will impede my fighters and have them take damage a lot. And maybe
yeah, but it's not good for an offensive or defense. It really only works against your fights, because if I bring war drivers near your fleet, it's not going to do much.
No, when you want the war drivers near when my fighters engage, and then maybe every other service switch one to war driver. They'll give you 5 war drivers spread out in your net, and maybe put 1 fighter per serb, and that'll take you down to 30 network. You can still make a good grid, and then you'll have enough fighters to take advantage of the war drivers.
I have an idea that I fix this with.
I mean, Air Wing's basically not taking damage at all.
Effects have come back hostile.
Yeah, you have basically mopped up at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them do the squadron thing at this point. Just keep the PCMs up. I know I'm gonna face gunfire. Oh, you have missiles. Well, we might as well start shooting our... I think I have 2 missile batteries in this fleet.
you might as well begin engaging my ships, because you have absolutely wrecked that defense, and it's not doing anything against your fighters anyway.
Yeah, I'll let them finish. I want to see what they do in automatic. The AI is making some really dumbass decisions in a lot of cases.
Yes, Commander.
I won't prolong your pain, though. I'll take care of business as quick as I can. I'll put them back in squadron groups if I need to soon. I mean, going against your ships, I know you're going to damage my... Oh, shoot. I'm just missing my Heracles engines. That sucks. I got to be careful with this formation. I can't use... All right, I think it's time we turned and started moving offensively towards you slightly instead of running away. Turn on gun range. All right, that's good. TT. All right. Missiles from my... Wow, those Scorpions are pretty toasty, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to leave those guys alone. Go back into squadron groups. 2 squadron groups, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, control 2. You're going to have to run the whole gamut of your fleet, though, to get at the most dangerous Serbs. You may actually pick up some heavy fighter damaging fighters. I'm flying right by your fleet on a straight line to meet the closemost Serb. I tell you this because I want to see if you target them how it works.
Cerberus are not good in anti-fighter duty. That's the main problem.
I find that they tear me up at the worst possible moments. And one ship that I found very effective anti-fighter is the Atlas. I lost the fighter war by 4 squadrons, but I had 2 or 3 Atlases left. He managed to before I wiped out his 4 or 5 squadrons, he managed to take down one of the Atlases. And then it was just Atlases against Adamants, and eventually he just decided he didn't want to wait me out. I've ended the turn. My Manticore is dead.
Sorry about that. Step away for a moment.
What does Unidyne mean?
Where?
One of my ships is named Unidyne. I don't know the origin of that name.
Google it.
Yeah, okay.
Most ship names are references to people or ancient mythology, so...
Yeah, I'm just not familiar with what Unidyne is. I mean, I know a lot of the Valkyrie gods and stuff like that, but...
Hold on. Spell it for me?
Undine.
D-I-N-E.
I can do the Google after the game. I can't do the Google during the game.
Meaning?
All right, I'll answer.
Female spirit or nymph?
Oh. I think I'll have to make my...
this is, I'm guessing this is Irish, Scottish folklore.
Oh, I like that.
If I have to do that off the top of my head.
I'll look it up later, thank you.
No, I need to keep that locked. Unlock that. Power that up. Control A. Redirect target. All ships begin final approach. Target acquired.
Okay, so what's happening with the... Oh my god, yeah, they're not taking that much damage. Okay, fine, let's do this. H. That guy. H. That guy. Oh, actually, you should go with X.
See, if I mix this with, I think, if I cut my Cerberuses by half, replace them with Argos, put normal fighters on those, and then fill them with virus mines, this could be a real headache.
I agree. I'd love to test it for you. Okay. All right, these guys. Okay, I can't. Oh yeah, I can recall these guys. Do shoot and recall? You do you do recall.
Yes, sir.
Recall.
Well, I don't even have to replace all of them. I think even replacing 3 or 4 Serbs with Argos would be plenty.
Okay, no recall.
Because this is a perfect munitions defense if deployed properly.
Oh, this guy, wow, why are these guys going straight? Oh no, they turn a little bit. Okay, fine.
Oh yeah, no, they're. I'm trying to get in range of your Animite Heracles. Trying to get all guns on target.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot.
Well, you've already breached the right armor on the Gaia, so.
Optimizing firing solution.
Yeah. There goes Gaia.
Target active.
Yeah, I'm seeing them as I turned to you too quickly. Now I got an overlap problem.
Oh, don't worry, I have the exact same issue. Like, I was telling Face, like, this is why I prefer using Cylon carrier fleets, because if you made this formation with Atlases, it would not move. You could not move left or right, but with the Cylons, because of the way their ships are shaped, you can actually get a decent amount of you actually can get some
Yes, sir.
formation maneuvering done.
Yeah. Oh God, you got the Scorpions coming up on me.
Oh, don't worry about that.
I am worried about them. They can. I got to defend myself. I either got to turn on flak, which I can't do because I got Raptors recalling, or I got to put out PCMs. I thought I didn't need PCMs at all. Let's put
Your
them out.
PDCs will probably deal with them because they are already getting their shit kicked in.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah. Scorpions do not have good evasion.
I'm on it, Commander.
Let me try. Let me see what for high Mercury what the PDCs can do. TT backspace the closest. Oh, 61%.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
These things do not have maneuverability.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what 81% firing solution from a Mercury is going to do to that guy.
I'm gonna check the exact stats. Complete ship statistics.
One thing I've noticed is there's no complete, like in the campaign game, you can look at the detailed specs of any ship. You can't do that with the Mercury because it was never built into the campaign.
Yeah, I can. If I combine this fleet and the last, that might actually be a good area denial weapon because I can force you into areas and then pick off ships.
Yep.
Because they do have pretty decent gun range.
Heracles is taking damage.
Heracles is taking damage. Fast.
All Scorpions, remaining Scorpion platforms. Target Belgrade. 120, 120.
How about Animite? You haven't killed him yet. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
but that's what my servers are for.
Gotcha.
Your Animite is currently almost at the edge of the Scorpion's range, and that's what I mean. Like, they can hit all the way over there. Like, it's
Wow.
or yeah, it's like kind of stupid. Like,
Okay.
ideal is like your Belgrade is just outside the ideal gun range, but I can absolutely shoot you at the range of the Animite.
I would say I would
Every
recommend
single
you.
ship, with exception of your Athena, is inside my gun range.
You're kidding.
Yeah. Like, that's why I thought of this idea, because I was doing some tinkering and I saw this range and I was like, wow, yeah, this is kind of stupid.
Call. You still got missiles left, so you're gonna Z him. Why that ship? That's so stupid. Z something that the fighters are shooting at. And then
Yeah, here. General stats of Scorpion. Single craft, 36 hull, 380 meters a second. Damage output is 3. Weapon range 5,000. Radius range 4,000. So it can shoot beyond visual range.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's visual range?
Your front formation, your Athena, Mercury, and Animite are outside my radius range. Your Acropolis is in the outer area, and both your Saturn and Belgrade are within the long area, and then you have medium and very close, is what I call it. So if you look at the radius ranges, right, you have 4 circles.
Right.
Saturn and Belgrade are in the 3rd outward circle, and the Acropolis is in the outermost circle.
I get it. Okay. I'm targeting them with PDCs, but the angle is crappy. To be honest with you, it's not going to do.
But
too much.
your Mercury, and your Animite Heracles are still within my gun range.
Of the Serbs?
Of the Scorps.
Of the Scorp. Oh, they have guns?
Yeah, the Scorpions is a gun platform.
And missiles. Nasty.
Yeah. That's why I said defense grid. Here, look.
Look at that. I know those bullets are. They're tearing me apart, man.
Firing on target.
Okay, so that Heracles is down to 34 hull points. He's not going for the collision. He's going to show you a new armor face and die like a hero, because he ain't going to last on.
Well, showing me a new armor face is not going to do, because this is another thing why I put this formation the way I did.
Why?
I can split it up and down and pass above and below you, which is usually for colonial ships where either their armory or their fire control is located. So you're now in a position where you're going to need to dive, otherwise you're going to ram into one of my Serbs, and at that point you're being shot from top and bottom.
Sucks to be me. You
Are
disconnected.
you serious? What is with this game?
Well, I did talk to some of the techie guys at Slytherin indirectly through ZDog, and he says that most of the networking is peer-to-peer. The game directs the initial connection, and apparently checks once in a while to make sure it's good, which apparently is one of our...
To me, it was fine.
It's fine with me
Okay.
also. I had this computer configured on the public internet with an IP address, but I was getting attacked, so I had to pull it back inside the firewall. But, I mean, It's been pretty reliable. Try and reconnect?
No, hold on. I'm doing some tinkering because I have an idea, but I need to see if I can make it work. Hold on. What? Scorpion is this? Which one is this? Oh, no, not that one. Okay, I guess I'm moving that one there. Good, then I'm moving that one there, and then this one, moving that one there. Okay, that puts me at 9k. Can I fit? I can 100% fit that. So this puts me at 14,000. Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, no danger of tornado watch is over here. All right, I'll record the replay, and then I'll be ready when you're ready.
Fire control is
Can I make this work is the question here.
rack and engage.
No, I cannot make this work. Okay, so
Action taken.
secondary solution here.
Not a drill.
So I need some more, something against that can deal with fighters.
This is nominal.
Oh,
CS green.
idea. Okay, so yeah, that one keeps that. This one,
I hate
you're gonna switch over to this.
Weapons free and by the numbers, folks.
Actually, hold on. I've never actually used these. I think this would be an appropriate loadout to try. Huh. I only need one here. There. Actually, is that down? Okay, this works.
I have to edit this week, so I can actually shoot missiles properly. Wow, those guns. I didn't manage to wipe out the scorpions, though. That you pulled them back. I had a very high percentage firing solution on them too. Oh, look at
Yeah.
that! A close up of the scorpions. They're so cute.
Oh yeah, no, I love the design of them. Just give me a save this. That might actually work better. But I have a second idea here.
I'm yours all morning. My student is apparently backing out on the
Two.
contest.
3, 4, 5.
How much time will it take?
6.